Thank you for sharing your mind and your heart. It's all about the meaning that we give to what we're experiencing. From Zizi, we are moving to Coach Corn, and ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes or less.
Well, I really am not sure if Dawn really is on an island somewhere. I don't know if you were following me around yesterday when you came up with this topic, but boy, do I have a personal shit story to share with you guys today. McKenna was talking about a snow day. Well, if you guys go to Facebook and search Coach Corn, that's Coach with a C, Corn with a K, you'll find me on there. And my little story about taking a quarter-mile slide down a hill, watching a moving truck blocking the road in front of me with nowhere to go but to just take my little pump slide all the way down and then crash into the side of the moving truck. Spent 6 hours in a ditch. Nobody could get to us. The truck was blocking the road. Finally, a trucker got down, or a tow truck got down to the bottom of the hill and peeled the 4 or 5 cars out that had been there before me. Once I came over that crest and saw it, it was too late. The ice had me, so I was going for my ride. What a shit day that was, right? 6 hours in a ditch. And here's the great thing. I mean, there was nothing I could do. I did everything I could do to minimize the damage. Nobody was hurt. I slid where I needed to go. It was the only place I could go. And I spent the day watching the tow truck driver do his system and his methodical thinking of getting this truck out of the ditch off of my car so he could then get me out, which took 6 hours and took him 1 minute to get me out of the ditch. So anyway, what an appropriate message today. So the day wasn't a total waste and I really was reflecting on it because of this topic that, oh my gosh, I sat there and helped the tow truck guy and watched what he was doing and how he had to pull himself out of the ditch after he slid off the road. It was a mess. Anyway, so I got to leave you with the coach part of me, and it's a friend of mine that wrote the book 7 Levels of Communication, Michael Mayer, and he talks about success suicide, and Amanda touched on this earlier. The act of self sabotage that occurs when an old self image is being replaced with a new and better self image, also called the breakdown before the breakthrough. And Don, you've talked about this many times. A lot of us have. This is the self imposed barrier that blocks people from the next level of success. And what I love in the story, he's sharing just a typical realtor's day. And just when the guy's getting successful, he has all these appointments, he gets sick and he doesn't feel well. And he's like, oh my God, it's success suicide. So a lot of this stuff is sometimes self-imposed. And then it comes back to an event happens, you react to it, and how you react to it determines the outcome. If it's going to be just a total shitstorm all day long, or if there's nothing you could do, couldn't change anything that I could have done differently. There was nothing I could have done yesterday except just wait to get out of the ditch and get on my way. So that's my share today. Sorry if I went over 2 minutes.
Thank you for this share. And you are right. You never know. Sometimes your worst day may become your best day. Just let it be. And from